Hello. Hopefully I can keep everybody's attention span for a little while, but I want to tell y'all what originally brought me to YouTube. I was following a case here on YouTube, the Kanika Jenkins case. Was following it hard because I wanted to know what really happened to the girl. I didn't believe that she just walked in a freezer, laid down, and passed away. I didn't believe that story, but that's what brought me to YouTube, and I want to sing a little song right here. If you don't know me by now, you will never, never, never know me. Ooh, all the things that we've been through. And I'm gonna leave it right there. I wanted to talk about some things real quick. It is very, very important to try to upload a video every single day. Majority of us have a video that goes out at the same time every day, and I'll use ProCut for example. Every single day his videos goes up at 3 p.m. David Bleasby, every single day his videos go up at 1 p.m. So it does help. Like, person like me, I recognize stuff like that, so I know automatically their video goes up at that time every single day. And so when you upload every single day, it does help. It does help when you hit the like button on the videos. What the like button does is it pushes the video out there into the algorithm where it's bringing in more viewers to the video. Another thing that helps is when you upload a video, me personally, I upload my videos on private. So when you upload your videos on private, you can go back in there, you can add hashtags in your description, you can at somebody with the at symbol with their name, you can add end screens to where when the video is over, you've got these other channels popping up at the very end of the video, so you can just click on that and boom, automatically go to that person's channel, gain a new subscriber, a new friend. Another thing that helps your videos is when you upload the video on private and you go back in there, you'll see at the bottom where it says add tags. So you wanna try to put as many tags that you can down there in that description. Like, if it's for a cat video, I'd put like cat, kitten, kitty, whiskers, paws, fur, purr, purring, the cat's name, hair, short hair or long-haired cat, teeth, anything that video is about. Like recently I put up a video called Cat Goes Fishing, so you can put fish, fishing, bait and tackle, all kind of stuff that you could put down there in the tag area that will help your video. So enough about that. I just wanted to speak about that. And I did want to say this too. A lot of people think that, oh, you've got 1K, you've got your 4,000 watch hours, you're getting paid on a regular. No, that's not true. Here on YouTube, you have to hit a $100 threshold in order to get paid every month. So if you're not hitting that threshold, you're not getting paid. And I can honestly sit here and say, I've been monetized for 3 years now, and I've only seen 3 checks. So there you have it. And that's also with me having memberships on my channel. But you have to want to be an entertainer or somebody that likes producing videos and not in it for the money, because let's be real, if you don't have 10,000 subscribers or more, you're not really making any money here on YouTube. And I'm just keeping it real. You're lucky to see a $100 paycheck, if that. So that's the realness on that. And another reason, well, here on YouTube, I've wanted to quit a lot of times and just say, forget it, especially during the pandemic. I mean, when pandemic first hit, we weren't going outside like that. So it was like, what the heck are you going to film, you know? But it's something that just keeps me coming back. It was something else that I wanted to say. It'll come back to me, but I have met some amazing people here on YouTube, some amazing people, some very supportive people. And that's what I was going to say. That moment you about ready to give up, boom, somebody comes along and there's like, hey, you know, can you do this or can you do that? and I'll use ProCut for example right here. ProCut has been very, very supportive on running playlists, and he'll come along and he'll say, I'm in the background running your playlist, and it was like, well, you know, let me go ahead and do it in return because you're helping me, so I'm going to help you. And so that's what brings me right on back to YouTube, because in reality, I have a busy life. 2 girls, 1 getting ready to graduate. Life is hectic, not to mention all the darn appointments, trying to run a household, trying to keep your man fed, and just trying not to come on YouTube like this, you know, because that's how I feel sometimes. But we got to keep it pushing. And I've always said this, there's a lot that goes on in behind the scenes that my regular viewers aren't able to see. Because when you are a member, I do have 99-cent memberships, you're able to see private content that only the members do. Not to mention, I also have a Facebook group. So if you're not already in the group, you can join the group by going to my About Me page here on YouTube, clicking the Facebook group, and you'll automatically be added. And what you can do over there is you can drop the link to your videos. That brings, the more times that you share your video, the more eyes that are on your video. So once you join my group, I can add you to 30 other groups that I'm in on Facebook. And once you're added into those groups, you go from group to group to group to group, dropping that link to that video. It helps. But I will say this again, majority of the people that comes by and watches your video, some forget to hit the like button. The like button isn't hard to hit. Hit the like button. Or if you don't like the content, don't hit the dislike button. If you don't like the content, just keep it moving. I mean, everybody's content isn't for everybody, and I understand that. And another thing I wanted to talk about, is I see people will upload a video, and then I'll go back. I might even share that video on my community wall, but I keep check of my community wall, and then I'll go back and I see that this person deleted the video, and I'm like, why'd you delete the video? It was a good video. You know, when you delete the video, let's say you had 120 views on that video, right? Once that video gets deleted, there goes all that watch time that you got for that video. And I also see somebody saying that all you need to do is watch a video for 15 seconds or a minute. I don't agree with that, because if I'm loyal to your channel, I watch the video all the way through. And I've had somebody all the time, he asked me, Jessica, how many people do you support a day? I support a lot of channels a day. And believe it or not, I watch the video all the way through, and you can tell within the comment that I write that I've watched the video all the way through, because there might have been a secret word or something secretly that you showed at the very end of that video. But if somebody's only watching your video for 15 seconds, they're not catching it. And another thing is, I might sit up here and I might shout out a channel, because it's another guy in particular, I've shouted him out several times, but because he doesn't watch the video in full, he doesn't even realize that I've shouted his channel out. So if you're not sitting up there watching that video in full, why should I pin your comment? If you're not even recognizing that I just gave you a major shout out, but you're just coming up underneath the video talking about, hope you have a great day. And so you know they didn't watch. So another thing, if your video is 5 minutes long and you just now uploaded that video, right? And somebody's already commented underneath that video, how many seconds do you think that they've watched that video? Probably no more than 5. And I've got another young lady that comes to my videos and the comment is always, thanks for sharing. So I'm going to give you that same energy back, because with you just saying thanks for sharing, I know for a fact you haven't watched the video in full, especially when I go look at my algorithm on that video. It shows how long that person has watched the video. If they've watched it 5 seconds or if they've watched it the entire 5 minutes, it shows. And a lot of people don't realize that. Just like you can actually go into your YouTube studio and see where a majority of your viewers are viewing from. If it's more women or men viewing your channel. So for mine, it's more women viewing my channel, but majority of my supporters aren't even from America. Majority of my supporters are from the Philippines. And I don't know if many of y'all knew that you can go and see that in your YouTube studio. So yes, when you see that, that makes me very, very supportive of the Philippine community, because that's where my views are coming from. So I would rather be sitting in a Philippine live stream supporting them than to be sitting in an American live stream where I'm not going to get that. I'm not going to get the subscribe. I'm not going to get the like, versus over here in the Philippine community, I'm getting subscribed to, I'm getting liked, I'm getting a playlist ran, I'm getting very, very nice comments. And if you scroll through my channel, majority of the comments, you don't know what it says, but thanks to YouTube, now we have the thing that says translate. So now we can actually see the very nice comment that that person wrote on your channel. So there you have it. And another good thing about my channel is I have memberships. I have the cheapest one I have on my channel is 99 cents. And I want to talk about that again because I'm getting ready to get it back up and active. What we do in the background, you as a regular viewer that's watching me now, you will never see that content that my members are getting to see because it's members only. So we might do show and tell, we might do karaoke night, we might do talent show night, we might do bingo night, we might do secret shopper night, all kind of things that we do over there on the membership side. And another thing that goes on in the background that a lot of people don't see is I've always wanted to help others, and I know that I need to stop giving that help, but it's installed in me to help others. But sometimes you don't get that same energy back, but it's always been installed with me. Like if somebody comes to me in private messenger and says, hey, can you help me do this, or can you show me how to do this with my channel? I'm right there, whether it takes me an hour or two, or if it's a medical need. Can you tell me how to go about doing this or doing that, or can you tell me what I need to say to the doctor to get such and such paperwork? And I'm there. I've even let some of my top doctors speak to some people in my private messenger, or lead them in the direction that they need to be led in, or get them the help that they need. What else did I want to speak? And another thing that's keeping me here on YouTube is that the angels that are surrounded me. I've got so many. One that's almost like a motherly figure. keeping me on guard with what I eat. One that's like a father figure, always calling in to check and see how I'm feeling, because I think he knows if I don't upload, something's going on. Another one that stops in from time to time when he's in the area. I've actually met another one that's actually came to my home and did some repairs. That's another one. I've actually met another young lady that travels the United States. That's another angel. It's so many angels that I've came across, and I think what happens is they are sent as messengers, okay? So they might have a message for you, and it's upon you to receive that message and what you do with that message. And the same might come for you. And I just throw this out here for an example. Like yesterday, I had a dream that I was at the hospital, and my doctor was like, hey, I'm gonna let you walk up out of here for a minute so you can go see this place. You gotta see how they light it up at night. It's beautiful. So in the dream, I went to this place. It was actually a church with, like, in the front of the church, there's a circle, and there's these monuments in front of the church within that circle. But when you first hit the circle, there was a big sign up, and it was saying, it was saying that somebody that I knew was hosting a trunk or treat hosted by him with his picture on it. And I was like, this is awkward, but I'm still sitting there mesmerized by what I was seeing. I was seeing Mary with baby Jesus, God, angels. It was so much stuff out there with, like, the lights that were on them. And then I go back to this sign because I didn't take my phone with me in the dream. And I was like, darn, I'm not even gonna, I need my phone so I could take a picture of this sign, because if I tell anybody, they're gonna just think I'm making this up, you know. I need a picture of the sign. So then I start walking the circle because I'm thinking, could he be the reverend of the church? I actually could never find the name of the church, no sign, not even the name of the reverend of that church. So I went back to that original sign and I said, good God Almighty, what type of person would I be if I stole this sign from the church lawn just to say, hey, you know, I really saw this? But I said, no. You know, and eventually I woke up from the dream. And I contacted this person and I said, hey, you know, because the dream was beautiful. It was real beautiful. So I contacted him and I said, you know, this is what I dreamed. And he said, it's crazy that you just dreamed that, because when you actually sent the message, I was actually in the donut having a CT scan done. So to me, I was a messenger for him, for whatever he was having a CT scan done for, to let him know basically everything's going to be okay, if you get what I'm saying. And so I'm going to leave it like this. And I want to say this: have big dreams. Set your dreams, set your goals, and try to get to that 10,000 subscribers. And I'm going to tell y'all, if you are trying to do sub for sub, a good channel to go to is James Jdubb, hands down. That's a good channel to go to. But you want to give that same energy. If I'm in his chat, for example, and I come to your channel, I'm watching a video in full, I'm subscribing, I'm leaving you a comment. As soon as that comment drops, leave that chat immediately. Go reply to that comment, click on that person's channel, subscribe, leave them a nice comment. Even if you leave a comment on 2 videos, that's going to keep that person coming to your channel. And then once you do that, then go back into that live stream, pick up another person. And sometimes you don't even have to talk in the live stream. You could see a name like Jdubb Vlogs and type that name in the search engine. go over there, see if you like the content. If you like the content, subscribe. But if you do not leave a comment, that person is never going to know that you subscribe to their channel. And that's a good way to grow if you're going to do the sub for sub thing. And another way to grow is like go underneath somebody's video, look through their comments. If you see something that interests you, click on the name, go over there, subscribe, leave a comment, build your channel, build it. I think if I remember right, we can get 60 subscribers within a week. So build it up and you will get to where you want to be. Hopefully one day we all see 10,000 subscribers, so it will be a real paycheck. But the only paycheck that we're seeing here on YouTube right now, it darn sure doesn't pay a bill, okay? But that's all I wanted to say. And I say upload a video because you love doing videos, something in your heart that you enjoy doing, or if it's in your heart that you love meeting new friends, continue what you're doing. And don't delete a video because it messes with the analytics on your channel if you're trying to get monetized. And another one last thing I want to throw out here, because my friend just went through it here on YouTube. A lot of people are uploading shorts with songs in it, okay? What happens is that song automatically gets a copyright claim. So when you come up for monetization, let's say you have 20 videos with a song in it. They're going to say, oh, well, although you got the 4,000 watch hours, you got these 20 videos, so that's taking away 200 watch hours. So you got to go and make up for them 200 watch hours before we can monetize you, okay? And one last thing that I wanted to speak on. I know a lot of people out here like to do shout out videos, okay? So when it comes to a monetized channel like myself, be careful showing that channel on your channel, because you can automatically get flagged from YouTube. If you are showing that channel, stop it. Try to stop it every 5 seconds and talk, or you will get an email from YouTube. So be careful showing other videos on your channel. I can understand showing the channel name on the screen and behind you, but me, myself, I wouldn't click on a video and hurt somebody else's channel. And I'll give you an example. It would be like me doing a shout out video for somebody that isn't monetized yet, right? So I'm showing their video on my channel. So basically, when I do that, especially if I'm playing the whole video, I'll be getting the credit on my channel. So once that little channel does come up for monetization, that video that I just got through showing here on my channel, they will not be able to monetize their own video because I've played it on my channel, because I'm monetized. And I hope that helps y'all out, and keep looking above, counting your blessings, and be a blessing to somebody else.